So what do you know about God? It's a very direct question, isn't it? No one asks you these questions. In your whole lifetime, how many people's going to come up and say, hey, what do you know about God? Because it's not really a question. It's like, I want to know what you know. Meaning you already know it. You already know it. That's what they're saying. What do you know about God? It's not a question about the world. It's not a question that has been recorded in the Manual of Answers, the Programmed Ego Mind Systematic Answers. Because the moment you answer it, it's not going to be accepted. It's not going to be accepted, isn't it? It's not going to be written down and say, well, you know what? We have so many answers. We know that Paris is the capital city of France. That's been proven because some highly intellectual man made up this wonderful name of Paris to name this what they call then a city. Even the highly intellectual, even that celebrity status accepted person, when they answer the question, what do you know about God, will not be written into the history books, into the recorded books. See, the Bible is not a historical fact book. It is a compilation of experiences, a compilation of saintly, pure states of conscious beings moving out of the fact book. And we call the opposite of fact fiction. So is the Bible fictional? Realistically, the Bible is nearer to truth than the book of facts, than the Paris being the capital city of France, because the capital city, the name Paris, has been made up by a mind, by a human mind. And it's okay, you know, we're not denying the names and the words of what explains our planetary kind of objects and things. But that state of personal consciousness about what I experienced is never written down as fact. And that's very important, because in our human egoistic world, we don't want interference from spirituality. That's what the ego world is. We don't want interference from religion. We don't want interference from God and all that stuff, you know. Because maybe ego is right. Maybe ego is right to say, you know what, let's not get involved with this anything out of. Let's just deal with what we are. We are human beings, right? Let's just give names. Let's just make things easy for us. Let's just kind of organize and this small little empire that we have on this planet. And let's not be interested in what happens after life and what happens before life and how to get into the beyond and fifth, sixth, seventh dimensions. We're not. Let's just be here. That's why a true speaker will not condemn ego. It will not condemn religious people. It will not condemn spirituality. It will not condemn science. It will not condemn atheism. It will not condemn each individual as being different from another individual, because it is an absolute unique experience in whatever state you are in. The only thing that all states of consciousness condemn is taking another life or controlling another life. And I don't think many human beings in this planet go out intentionally to do these things. They're doing it because of their own state of consciousness at the time. And sometimes it overrides. It runs into some sort of lunacy, some sort of complete loss of bearings, loss of understanding, loss of compassion, loss of kindness, loss of care, loss of will. It brings you to each state of consciousness, each state of beingness. Every single one of us is brought to a point of giving up. You see, your idea of giving up may be, I'm not giving up to God. You may have given up a career change, a career. You may have given up on a relationship. You may have given up on a journey that you can't find a destination. You may have given up on finishing the marathon because your body is incapable of doing so. You may have given up on life and foolishly put a chair and a rope and something has forced you into this giving up state. No human being can go through life saying, I didn't surrender to anything. I never gave up on anything. Well, when you wake up in the morning, you've given up to sleep. You've given up on sleep, sorry. You've given up on I'm awake. Yeah. I've given up on calling a person that really needs to be told. They're fired. Or I love them. Each moment is a giving up moment. Each moment is moving into another zone, another dimension, another way, another method. When this video is complete, I will give up and close laptop and go have a cup of tea. And then I'll give up on the tea when it's finished. We make it so complex. Spiritual teachers make it so complex, so highly intelligent that we have to give up. Each one of us will give up our own things in our own time, in our own state of consciousness. Life is full of giving up. A mind will see that type of giving up as negative. Well, I'm sorry, but you're negative then. You cannot not give up your sleep in the morning. You cannot not give up your wakefulness when you go to sleep. You do it willingly. Oh, God, thank God. My bed, oh my God, what a day. I really want to give up on that day. Right? Let's go to sleep, see what tomorrow brings. The mind is always bringing you back to presence, always bringing you back to the moment, that whole one moment, where everything arises and fluctuates from. And in deep sleep, it's a kind of in morning, life is unbelievably mysterious. Unbelievably magical, unbelievably here. You are absolutely miraculous. We are all spirits, all saints, all gurus, all teachers, all discipline, all disciples, all joiners, all nurses, all doctors. Sometimes the ego wants to be the best doctor, the best nurse, the best joiner. It's challenging itself for a self-duel. You're not dueling against another joiner or another doctor. You're dueling against yourself to be the best. And there's a negotiation, how much you can achieve. Yeah, I want to be the best joiner. I want to finish this whole new kitchen in 2 days. But you have to negotiate with your body. Because in the second day, halfway through, the body starts, I can't do it. So there's a negotiation. Come on, let's just push it. Let's push it. And you do it. You become that best joiner. And the body has to sleep. You have to give up on that best joiner because the body has to sleep 2 hours longer the next day. You've given up on 2 hours of your life. There's no way. There's no unbelievable, perfect way. There just is being here and recognizing that whatever state of consciousness you are is absolutely okay. Your mind will always judge and say, oh my God, I feel so angry, but I can't be angry because there are so many people around me. And they're going to judge me. They're not going to judge you. You're judging yourself. When the anger comes and you start stomping your feet and screaming, they'll come and help you. What's wrong? What are you okay? I'm just angry. Oh, that's fine. Get it out of your system. That's what they say. Get it out of your system. Go in the corner, Don't harm another person. Don't harm yourself. Just go in the corner. Be angry. And you go, wow, I can't believe they're so kind. And your mind that wants to keep you from experiencing states of consciousness. Because mind is trying to get you to be stable, happy, content. But in the state of consciousness you are, whether it's human consciousness, whether it's anger consciousness, it's not possible to be in that state. The only state that you can possibly be happy and content is in present consciousness, in that presence, in that state of presence. And a lot of minds will come, external, internal, and say, what are you doing? I'm in presence. Well, for goodness sake, you're not normal. Come, let's do stuff. That's boring. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And you walk away thinking, why did I walk away? Why did I obey? Why did I was in so much peace, so much tranquility, but something pulled me out of it. Consciousness is all that exists. We are interacting with different states of consciousness. Very individual, minute, complex, diverse range of consciousness, each human being. Human consciousness sounds like it's little. But within human consciousness, there are billions of states of types of human consciousness. We give them words: anger, happiness, love, kindness, conspiring, hating, judging, valuing, measuring, preferring. All states of consciousness. Life is so simple, life is so pure. Once you realize that there's nothing you can do, there's nothing really that you can do to make any difference on this earth. There's nothing you can do to make any difference in another being's life. Apart from when you're a nurse and you're surgically, doing the physical things to the body and helping the body along. Mentally, there's nothing you can do to change another being's perception, apart from give medication, which provides stability and balance so that they have some space. It's feeding the brain with an opportunity to go on holiday for a few weeks, and then hopefully it rebalances itself. I don't know how I started this video. I don't know what this video is about, but that's okay, you see, because the intention of sitting here has changed into another state of consciousness. And once you accept, you're not always attentive, you're not always organized, always here, always with it. You enjoy it. You begin to enjoy this moving sensation of just coming in and out of dream, in and out of consciousness, in and out of life. In and out. The fish doesn't swim in the water all the time. Sometimes it jumps out. We say it's to catch flies. Maybe not. Maybe just fed up of swimming around in the water. I want to see what's going on up there. You know, oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, next time. Oh, I caught a fly. That's good. Killed 2 birds with 1 stone.